Hey Moon Magic family, beautiful super souls. I hope you are all doing brilliantly. I'm seeing this card for pile one. Oh, and this. Your cards are really showing themselves really clearly today. Now, this is a reading I do every single Sunday. It is timeless. You can come to these at any time, but I post them every single Sunday. We ask for an immediate message and we look at the week ahead for you as well. So pile one, you have the card of the womb. This is your card. Pile two, you have the card of the castle. And pile three, you have the card of the ring. So these are the cards to help to guide you in for today's readings. I'm going to draw a rune and a charm as well for each. Let me get those now for you. Okay, so we have, let's have a look at these. So pile one, in fact, let me get the charms out as well. Okay. Okay, so pile one, you have the rune of Swallow. This is the rune of wholeness. And you also have an anchor. Swallow and the anchor. There we go. In fact, let me bring in my little buttons here, because these have been really helpful for people to see the charms. So thank you guys for asking for that. I know that it's been really helpful for many of you to now be using these so you can see the charms a bit better, especially in the thumbnail. So pile two, you have Kano, the rune of openings, and you have an owl. The charm of the owl. So let's pop this in here like this. Okay. And then lastly for pile three, you have Isa. This is the rune of ice, or standstill sometimes, stillness and standstill. We have this is the little rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. I don't know if that will focus on that, will it? Seems to be having difficulty. I think it focuses better down here actually. So this is the little white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. Let's put that down here for pile three. Okay. So, beautiful souls. Depending on what is happening in your world, you may already know just from one of the cards or one of the runes or one of the charms which of these readings is speaking to you. But if you're not certain, I'm going to leave the video running for a few moments longer. The cards are all that I use today are all in the description box as well, so you can find them if they are really singing to you. And indeed the charms as well. I'm going to leave the video running, but if you're not certain which of these is speaking to you, then just sit, get still, just do, lean into your breath, get still. We are living in quite hectic times, and so, just get yourself still, get focused, and just really allow yourself to feel your way into the cards. I always think, trust your intuition, trust your gut feeling. If you feel like you kind of like it could be this one or it could be that one, it may be that there's more than one message for you today, in which case you might want to check out more than one reading. Beautiful souls, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me today. Whether you are watching this as I upload it, or you're watching it in 6 months' time, or a year's time, or 2 years' time, whenever you come to this reading, the timing will be right for you. Tons of love, beautiful souls. I'll leave the video running and I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile one, welcome to your reading, beautiful souls. You have the card of the womb. Very interesting, because this is a very feminine energy. It's a card of rebirth. Now you have an anchor point and Suelo. Suelo is very much about your own spiritual awakening and a direction, knowing your calling, knowing your direction. I feel like there is an opportunity for you to rebirth in some way. It's fascinating because I was actually drawn to these two particular packs of oracle cards for the readings today, and they are very much rooted in quite a feminine energy. So let's see what your oracle cards have to say first. This is the Rooted Woman oracle pack. I'm actually seeing, yeah, look, 4 coming through for you. Okay, and what else do we have here? I'm seeing, I think there are 2 there actually. Let's have a look and see what we have. Okay, so we have Summon the Rain and Create Sacred Space. Okay. You're healing. You're healing from something. You're recovering. That's what's coming through here. There's a cleansing taking place. What else do we have here? The Isle of Woman, Woman's Mysteries, Stone Circle, the Sacred Landscape, and Cairn, Portal to the Mystery, and Mountain, Vision and Inspiration. Oh my goodness me. Wow, this is really quite significant, I feel, for you. Really, really significant. Okay. Can I get those all in? I think so. If I move them along a little bit. Okay. I actually feel you are, if you don't know what your calling or your purpose is, I think you're about to find out. Or there is something around you. You're literally in a process of rebirth, of emergence. You're finding the way to go. You're finding the way forwards. Now, you do potentially have a vision. Actually, there's something you have. I'm going to move these around a bit. Okay, we'll lay cards out to your tarot cards in a minute and see what we can lay out everywhere. Okay. I wonder if some of you have a vision that is connected to the earth, connected to supporting the earth. If any of you are like eco-warriors, or you have... there's something around the divine feminine here where you are being, I mean, maybe some of you are literally creating a sacred space where, like a retreat, perhaps you are drawn to create some kind of a retreat where people can come and find their own visions and their own inspirations. A space where people can birth. See, even this lady here is pregnant. If you have any ideas at the moment, beautiful souls, or you've been having any ideas about creating a retreat or creating a program that enables people to retreat into themselves, or this is what you are doing for yourself right here and right now, you are finding your way into a space where you can kind of rebirth. You're rebirthing in love. Your connection with the divine is phenomenal at the moment. You're being guided and you know it. Your connection to the divine, your connection with nature. I feel that you are opening up to hear the world as literally the divine and the earth and all of life as it speaks to you. This is really beautiful. Let's get your tarot cards and see what else we are shown. Now this is a weekly reading. So we're asking what's happening in the next 7 days, and also for a specific message for you as well. Okay, so we have the 4 of Discs. We have the Ace of Discs. We have the Ace of Wands. Wow, talk about new beginnings. Okay, let's sit with these just first. I think there is an opening coming to you this week. Now, you may already have an idea, you already may know what this is, and this is a confirmation. The reading's coming as a confirmation. Your vision, your inspiration is correct. The idea you have, the thought you've been having, or the step that you're about to take. For some of you, it's a very physical reality. There's something you can step into, step towards. It's the path you must follow, actually. And I think it will lead you to almost to the place where you belong, is what I want to say, or to a sense of belonging. If any of you are thinking of moving house or moving and relocating to another place, or even just visiting somewhere, your intuition is correct. It is the right space, the right move for you. And it will heal something. It's going to heal something within you that has previously felt kind of stuck or stationary. It will help you to overcome some element of you that you believed, something within you that you kind of would have liked but didn't believe would be possible. And that is the shift. I think for many of you, it's already around you, but if it isn't, I think you'll get this idea. For many of you, it is there, and maybe there has been a little bit of self-doubt, or some part of you that is wondering if this is right. This is a seriously big thumbs up. You have the Ace of Discs and the Ace of Wands. In many ways, this returns you to that place of love within you, that place of connectedness. There's so much healing in this as well. Summoning the rain, I feel you're being asked to let go of as well. Any element of doubt around you where you're kind of thinking maybe this isn't okay, there's an opening, a window or an opportunity. Can I dare to take it? I'm going to draw more cards for you, my beautiful pile one. We have gratitude. May we kindly have more messages or more information. We have the Four of Swords. I'm seeing this, the universe. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm seeing this, the Justice card. Now this is interesting. Okay. We have the Temperance card as well. Okay. Beautiful souls, right. There is a window of opportunity right in front of you. It is actually in front of you now. Now, it could just be, I say just, that's a totally inappropriate word. I remove the word just. It could be literally an awakening, a healing for you. But I'm seeing more than that. It's more than just an opening. It is a transition to the new. It's a rebirth. It's like recognizing that you are loved. You are an earth angel. You are part of the divine. And you can have something or have a way of being that is not held back by the diminishing that I suspect you have experienced at different times in your life. This is an awakening. It's a re-entry point into the world in a different way. Now, for some of you, this literally could be a re-entry point to finding the right the right place to live, or the right person to be with, someone you feel at home with, or somewhere you feel at home with, or a community of people. Some of you could literally be joining a dance group, or moving into a space where you found the right calling for you. There is something that is absolutely right, and it is already visible, I think, in front of you, actually. I think you're already recognizing those tinglings of gratitude, but you don't yet have it. It's in front of you. It's there as an idea, and for many of you as an actual thing. It's something that you, I think, are beginning to know could be possible. And this reading is asking you to shift from a space of could be possible to this is possible. That's the message. Your biggest message is this is possible. Rather than feeling like it's sort of off in the distance. And you're being asked to actually start to take steps towards making it real. Now, that could be sitting there in ceremony, honouring that you already have it, even though you haven't, just that law of attraction. Sitting in a space of gratitude. Wow, I can't believe I am in the home of my dreams, or I'm with the person of my dreams, or I'm living the career pathway that I longed to have. I've found my calling. Thank you. Sit there as if it is real now. Literally meditate into that space of possibility as if it is actually real now. This is the biggest message of your reading. This is possible. This can happen. This is the message that is coming through. And what I see this week is, I think that there may be something shown to you that means you can take like a real step towards it. And the reading is encouraging you to do that with the Justice card. It's like, you know, there's opportunity to make this real. This may include making space to hold that vision, making space to be with what you desire rather than just rushing towards it. For some of you, it's about holding space for it, owning what you really want and knowing it, having it, feeling it, sitting in ceremony with that dream, that vision, that inspiration. And I think then we get a turning point here, where with temperance, it may even be that something is literally gifted to you, but there is a balance needed here with the card of temperance. You know, we have this rainbow bridge of healing, angels guiding you. I wonder as well with some of you, and this could also relate to some of you to your health, if you have been struggling with your physical health or any form of mental health or emotional unease. You might find that you swing a little bit from what I would call positivity, you know, to sort of feeling defeated by something. And there is also a message coming through, which will be for some but not for all, not to be defeated if something isn't happening immediately. I think there is, this is a week where you can actually take steps towards making it real. I don't know that it actually comes to you as such, but that you can take steps towards making it real, and the universe will respond. And with the card of temperance, this is also talking about your mindset here, keeping that focus. But it's not just about the power of the mind, it's about the power of feeling. It's literally sitting in it, loving it, knowing it, holding space for possibility, but with a focus of what you actually want that possibility to be sort of simultaneously. This is such an interesting reading. It really, really is. Anchor yourself, ground yourself. Imagine you have come into that harbour. You're in the arms of the person of your dreams, or you're opening the door of the home of your dreams, or you're sitting, I don't know, whatever your calling is, you know, you're sitting in a space where that is working, it's successful, it's valuable, it's helping people, or it's helping you. Sit with that and literally something will be shown to you this week where you can take an actual step towards it. And the key here is to continue consistently with the Four of Swords, really consistently to hold that vision. Keep it in mind, meditate into it. Literally allocate yourself 10 minutes a day, if that's all you do, where you just sit in that space of gratitude as if it is real now. Flood the universe with those thoughts and those feelings, and I think that things will start to really shift. Let's just draw a few more cards just to get a sneaky peek as to where this is going to go. May we please have a little bit of extra information about how this might then unfold. Okay, so we've got the Hanged Man and the Queen of Cups. Okay, what a beautiful combination. So something that I was going to say was stuck will move forwards. You'll get what you need with the Queen of Cups. You'll get the reward, as it were. Look at the lotus flower behind her opening up. And also what is important in the Hanged Man. You'll be shown the signs that you need to be able to move this forward. So this is like a week for you of almost like of rebirth or initiation. And the initiation comes through your mindset, through your feeling of having what you desire, and then of being shown signs, synchronicities, shown what you need to do in order to take the steps to make this real and to reach that space of true fulfillment. Wow. We have conscious free will and choice, beautiful souls. So whether you dedicate your time or not to this is entirely down to you. But I must admit, if this was my reading and I was in your shoes, I would be diarying in a meditation period every single day where I gave my greatest desire, or desires, I suppose, my full focus and attention in that high vibrational space of gratitude. And I think the universe will clear the way for you. Wow. Okay. Pile 1, this is your reading. Thank you so much, beautiful souls, for being here today. Thank you for liking, for sharing, for subscribing. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for, if you are new to the channel and you want to make sure you never miss a reading, don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon. And thank you to all of you who are returning. It is a real blessing to be connected with you all. Tons of love, Pile 1. Oh, and lastly but not leastly, if you are watching this as I'm uploading it, what I'm about to say is probably not relevant if you're watching this in a year's time or 2 years' time, but I will just actually, following this reading, I will just show you the new, with the Astro Moon Diary, the Manifest with the Moon Astro Moon Diary and journal that I create every year. I will be posting about that quite soon to let you know they are soon to be available. I'm using a very different and new distribution method, which hopefully makes them much more accessible, much more easy to get. Anyway, I'm just going to show you the covers. I'll bring up a little slide at the end of the reading just to show you next year's covers. I'm so excited, but I'll keep you posted anyway, and I'll make a little announcement separately about them very soon. Tons of love, beautiful souls. I know some of you have been asking me about them in the comments, and thank you all who comment as well. Tons of love, beautiful souls. See you soon for another reading. Hey, Pile 2, welcome to your reading. I think this is a reading about moving on from something, actually. Something that looked very inviting, and even maybe has been inviting, but there's an opening here. You've had to see something, I think, for what it really is. I kind of feel almost for some of you, maybe it's a point of, like when you reach a point of no return, you've got to kind of move on from something. Let's just draw more cards and see what this is showing. Let's draw your oracle cards first. I'm seeing these and these as well. Do you know, I'm also seeing this. Gosh, lots of cards coming through for you from this particular pack. I'm really noticing the greens as well. There's a lot of healing energy around you. Okay, I'm seeing this one, that one, and that one. Gosh, lots of these cards coming through for you, Pile 2. Okay, you have offer, honour the lineage and be present. Okay, offer. Maybe these can go up here. Offer, honour the lineage and be present. Okay, oh, very interesting. And then you have Kaliak, protector of the wild. Ah, okay, this is interesting. We have the return. We have the bog, stagnation. We have the sacred marriage, and we have the sea, plumbing the depths. Okay. I think something for some of you returned to your life. Something or someone. You've revisited something. It could be in your mind. It could be literally, you may have literally gone and revisited something or someone. Let me just see if that camera, let me just pause for a moment and see if I can focus the camera better. There, I hope that's a little better for you. How interesting. I feel like I had to bring a focus in here. Somehow the focus had been lost. And that's the energy, I think, that's around you, interestingly enough. I think something came back into your life, or you were reminded of something, or you revisited something. For some of you, it was literally a revisiting either a person or a place. And actually, you're in a space where you're now evaluating, getting present and actually evaluating kind of what this means, or how it really is. Yeah, I do feel there is a message actually here that says don't linger too long. You know, don't dwell too long on this. There may have been some patterns being acted out. Honour the lineage. You know, sometimes patterns arriving. Some of you may have revisited some family stuff in some way, shape or form. But the truth of this is, I think, that there was an element of it that kind of stifled your spirit and your soul with Kaliak, protector of the wild. It's like a part of you, do you know, a part of you needs to run free. I'm reminded of the title of, there was a lovely book that came out a long time ago called Women Who Run with the Wolves. And I feel you are somebody, you know, non-gender specific, who needs to run with the wolves. There is a part of you that has, you are a remarkable soul, actually. You are an amazing soul. You are present to people. You give so much in relationships. There is so much depth to you. Plumbing the depths. And even in bog, stagnation. This is a fascinating card because when you look at a bog, it can look as if it's quite barren, but you know, it's not. It's teeming with life. You are someone who needs to be teeming with life. You are a deep soul, you are an old soul, but you need to run with the wolves. You need to have a freedom of expression. Many of you will have been born into a lineage that possibly even slightly stifled you or kept you contained. You've revisited something or someone. Your message is ever so clear. Get present to how it really is. See it for what it is. It would have boxed you in. Even though it looked sort of safe, or might have felt safe, or might have felt secure, somebody may even have made you an offer, and you may have thought, do you know, this is quite a good offer. I think I'll relook at this. If you were, I don't know, in the process of moving jobs, for example, and then someone said, oh no, do stay, look, we'll give you a pay rise, you're so amazing, stay here, don't go away. The offer is, it would contain you, it would confine you, it would not be right for you. You are an old soul with so much depth and so much to give. There is something that is so much better for you. This is a point of evaluation, of seeing something for what it is that you have revisited, reconsidered, some of you, contemplated, you're evaluating whatever your experience is. And actually, it really is time to kind of recognize that however lovely it may have felt, it was almost like it was a stepping stone on your journey that was appropriate for you then, but ultimately it would have stifled you and held you back, and now it is time for you to rise and move forwards. Kano, the window, is a window of opening. It's a clear direction. It's an elevation of you. Moving you in a new direction, giving you a window of opportunity. For some of you, the window of opportunity is the realization that this would have been stifling. It would have been destructive to you. It wouldn't have been right for you. Perhaps coming to terms with something, revisiting. If you had met somebody and you'd had time apart because things have been kind of stuck, hasn't been moving forwards. And there's a realization here that, you know, there's more to life, there's more to you. Let's draw more cards and see what else we're shown. Let's draw your tarot cards. May we ask for guidance about the coming week? Okay, Let us look at your tarot cards and see what we have. My lovely pile too. Okay, how fascinating. My goodness me. Looking at all these cards. Right, okay. So we have the universe. And we have the Knight of Wands. And we have the card of Justice. And we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, how interesting. We then have the two. So the Ace is following through. So what we see this week is this kind of turning point. It's that point of realization. I think this is the time to kind of, almost like I would venture to say, move on. Move something forwards. We have the Death card here as well. We've got the Two of Wands, the Death card. It's interesting, the Five of Cups. It's okay. I don't tend to read reverse cards, but nevertheless, I'm conscious it's come out that way. But let's move these along a bit so we have a little bit more space, because I think we have more cards. Yeah, so 5, look at this bang in the middle, 5 of Cups. We then have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is a point of making a decision, and the 2 of Discs. So I think this is a week when you can, having really, it's all about assessment and realization. Recognizing that something has actually, it's kind of ended. It's a chapter in your life that's ended, and it is that point of no return. You can't really go back to it. You need to be free. You need to run with the wolves. You need to be yourself. It is no good being involved in anything where you cannot fully express yourself. You are an amazing person. You have so much to give. It's time to move on from this, actually. And I am seeing you take some actions, even if the action with the Ace of Wands to the Two of Wands, even if the energy is moving forwards here and consolidating. I think maybe you actually just reach a point where you make a choice. You recognize that the disappointments of the past, or that are connected to something, you're no longer going to be tied by them. There's almost like a shift and a recognition, I think, within you of the reality of how that might have been, and actually how, I think in many ways as well, some of you are recognizing how different you are. That was never going to be a fit for you, even though you kind of thought it was. So there's a big shift here. Lots is being revealed this week. You are a person of great depth. And so you will be plumbing the depths a bit this week. In the Justice card, can you see behind his cloak? You see a butterfly of transformation emerging. We see wheat here from a harvest. This is a week when I think you reach that point where you, in a way, I think you probably know at this point in time that it's not really ever going to be rekindled, or you can't go back there, or it's not the right place for you. Whatever has been shown to you, whatever you've seen, whatever you've revisited. But actually, I think this is the point where you make a clear, conscious choice to go and find what is a fit for you with the Two of Discs. I always feel with this particular pack of cards, and all the cards I'm using, by the way, are listed below for you. I do feel with this particular pack of cards, it's kind of, I often feel this is like finding your other half. It's like splitting something down the middle. Seeing the other half, seeing something that is a perfect match in some way for you. So whatever this is that you've revisited, people, stuff, something in your mind, a place, family, whatever you have returned to, this is the week when you make a clear decision and a choice, because you kind of know that you can't ever go back to it. It can never be rekindled. It can't be revitalized, because it would stifle you, basically. It would limit you. It would cramp your style. It would stop your freedom of expression. You would stagnate if you were to stay there. Let's draw a few more cards. And it's lovely, actually, just looking outside my window. A whole group of pigeons and a beautiful turtle dove have just arrived, and they're feeding on my bird table and on the grass. The turtle dove, it's really interesting. I can't help feeling like that's your energy, this beautiful turtle dove. She's singular amongst all of these other beautiful pigeons, and yet she's completely at home. She'll find what's right for her. Totally at home. Now, let me see what we are shown here. Can we get just a little bit more information or a sneaky peek into how things will emerge? Okay, so we have the Three of Discs. Lovely, because we've got the two. So we are really seeing progression here. We've got the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, the energies moving forwards, firing you up, feeling passionate. We have the Two moving to the Three. I always feel with this, all roads lead to Rome. That's what this card always makes me think of. All roads lead to Rome. We have the Five of Swords. So, you know, decisions and choices to make. Ah, 2 fives. How interesting. So, you can kind of rise here. We've got the Queen of Cups, which is beautiful, and the card of Strength. Okay. I think there will be a period of recovery from this, almost, actually. It's kind of like when you have a big realization, when you kind of, I don't know, let's say you've revisited your family or your family origins or something, and you realize, you know, you tried to have a conversation with someone and you just recognized, you know what, they're never going to change. And it's sort of heartbreaking, really, but it's not going to happen. And you have to accept it and recognise that it is actually pointless trying to make something happen, to go back again and again and again. And this is, in many ways, a reading that is helpful in its transition. But I am seeing that there is processing going on from this. You do have the strength to move forwards, and you will find the right fit for you. You will reach a point where you can burn your bridges successfully and the wheel will turn. All roads lead to Rome. You will get to where you want to be. But I feel actually we are being shown much more in the immediacy of now. We're not really being shown into the future, but in the immediacy of the coming week and perhaps the coming few weeks and months, there will be a processing taking on, happening, an emotional processing. When we burn our bridges, we have to then filter through. There's an underlying emotional processing taking place. If any of you are new to me or to the Moon Magic Tarot channel, I have a whole free online library about emotions and psychology. It's called The A to Z of Emotional Health. I will put the link in the description box below. It's always in the description box. The library is totally free. Membership is free. It always will be. It's a resource of videos, audios. I was a psychotherapist, a full-time psychotherapist for over 28 years before I kind of moved into working more spiritually. There are so many resources in there to help you to process emotions. And so do check that out if that is relevant to you. Beautiful souls, I think we're being shown that there is a process of almost of grieving to go through, but you're going to come through this and out the other side. And what this is actually creating is a space of possibility for you to truly be you. If you had remained or gone back to whatever you've revisited, it just would have stifled you. It just wouldn't, and it cannot give you what you need. It just couldn't. And it may have been a good fit for you once in terms of your own progression and your own learning, but actually that is no longer the case. Pile 2. This is your reading. I am sending you the biggest hug ever. This is a window of opportunity. It's a new dawn arriving for a new opening. And I almost feel like at a cellular level, something had got in under your skin, in your bones. And at a cellular level, you're kind of releasing something. And it's a profound part of your journey, of your soul's evolution. But it frees you up for new openings, new dawns to rise again. So, my beautiful souls, this is your weekly reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. Whenever you are finding this, whether it's as I've uploaded it or or if you're watching this in 6 months or a year, I have exciting news. If you are watching this as I've uploaded it, some of you have been writing in the comments and asking me about next year's Manifest with the Moon, Astro Moon diary and journal. They will be coming soon. I'll make a separate announcement in a separate video, but I will after each of the readings just put up a new slide showing you the covers which have just come through for next year's diary and journal, and I am so excited. I absolutely love them, so I hope you do too. I will keep you posted. If you're on any of my email lists, I will let you know as soon as the diary and journal are ready. I'm using different distribution channels, so they should be far more widely available. So watch this space. There's all sorts of exciting happenings. I'll keep you posted. Tons of love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and all the things that you do that support the channel, and for supporting me and for supporting one another too. Tons of love, pile 2. Hey, pile 3, welcome to your reading, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for joining me today. You have the card of the Ring, and we have this little Alice in Wonderland white rabbit. Now, the white rabbit, as I remember it, used to run around very fast. And yet we have Isa, the rune of standstill or ice. He's also kind of looking like he's making an announcement here. I'm wondering if an announcement has been put on hold, or something has come to a standstill. Let's draw more cards and see what else we are shown. Okay, so we have lots of cards showing themselves for you. I'm seeing this one as well. Yes, and this one. And I'm also seeing that one too. Okay, let's look at your oracle cards and then we'll dive into your tarot cards as well. Okay, so you have an offer. Be ecstatic, have an offer, and look in the mirror. These are very interesting cards. How fascinating. Look, we might put them up here, actually, those 3. That's going to work for us, I think, pile 3. 3 cards for pile 3. The Ring, be ecstatic. The offer, look in the mirror. I wonder if it's you that has put something on hold, put an announcement on hold. You're looking at something, you're thinking about something. In a way, there's an offer of something you want around you. Now, for some of you, it literally could be a ring. This could be a relationship reading, but it won't be for everybody. But yeah, I think there is an offer of something in front of you, and in a way, it is exactly what you want. However, it may not be. There may be some reflection that's required here, or maybe you're even needing to look at the details here before making an announcement. Let's see, we have the Fool, we have transformation, we have the Call, and we have the Sea. Now the Sea is sitting under, plumbing the depths, sitting under, look in the mirror. Look at that, we have a Call with under the offer. We have transformation. This is really interesting because the Fall is a card of commitment in many ways. It's like just fall into it, let yourself have it. Allow yourself to free fall into what is coming. Transformation. Right, pile 3. Your message is becoming clear, I think, and we are looking at the week ahead. But actually, if an offer has not yet been made to you, I think it is soon to be. I think you're going to get an offer for something. Well, it could be it could be for your hand in marriage, but it could also be a contract, a job. It's something. Now, it's what you want. In principle, it's what you want. Okay. You'd love to make the announcement to say, da, this is it. I've just been offered this, or I've just got that, or wow, I'm getting married, whatever it might be. But, and it is, if it's not around you already, it's coming. But you need to look at it here. You need to look under the surface here. I don't think it's that it's the wrong offer, but there's something about clarifying something coming through here. There's a message saying, look, kind of like, look at the details. Look beneath the surface at what you're being offered. Okay? And with look in the mirror, don't be swayed by something that looks ecstatically wonderful. Make sure you understand what you're getting into. Okay? I think the direction is right. But let's get more cards for you. We have the Four of Swords. Yeah, you really do need to contemplate what this is about, what the offer on the table actually is. Look at the small print. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Here we have more details, more information, and Queen of Swords. Okay. I think that this will involve quite a big life-changing decision, because it kind of takes you, well, kind of in a different, it's not exactly a different direction, but it's life-changing, like getting married, like signing a contract of something, making that big announcement. It's a biggie. So it's really important that it's right. I'm not saying that it's wrong, but you do need to look at the small print here. I'm going to just get some clarification around this. Okay. Yes. May we have, please, further information about, is this actually the right direction for pile 3? Is this the right contract for pile 3? Could we have clarification on that? I'm actually seeing that card there. Just sort of like felt it more than saw it, which is interesting. Maybe you're needing to feel your way into this. Okay. So we have Princess of Wands. We have the Star. We have the Five of Swords. And we have the card of Strength. We have the Death card. We have the Four of Wands, and we have the Two of Swords. I always think this Two of Swords, it feels like we're in the territory of the Tower, because we do have a tower here. And you've got a quarter moon here as well, and the swifts, the swallows, so something could happen quite quickly here. Let's sit with the energy of this. I sort of want to say, it's like, don't burn your bridges. I think this is a big decision to make. Okay, this is a big commitment to make to something. The offer would change your world significantly, the opening that's in front of you. The call, it's very transformational. Now, the fall is free falling into something, letting yourself go, letting yourself honour, to be ecstatic about it. So I kind of do feel it's, and with the Star, that this is a good choice. It's very life-changing. And we have the Four of Wands, so we're seeing a commitment. There's something around the actual choice and the decision. I don't know, maybe you're needing the courage. Maybe the faltering here, that maybe I said right at the start, perhaps you haven't made the announcement yet. Perhaps you haven't embraced it. Perhaps it's you that's put it on hold. Yeah, I think some of you may be hesitant. Nothing wrong with looking at the fine print, nothing wrong with looking at the details, that's a good thing. But with the card of Strength, I feel, especially with the Four of Wands, which is a card of commitment, and it's life-changing, maybe you're worried about making the right choice here with the Two of Swords. It's like a crossroads. Perhaps you are concerned about, making this commitment because it would burn your bridges, it would change life for you radically. But we have the Star card sitting above the Death card, and the Death card is sitting on the card of transformation. Look at that, 1313. Interesting, isn't it? Like the 13, think of Friday the 13th, what is it they say in bingo, isn't it? Lucky for some, or when they go through the whatever they do, the language of bingo. I remember somebody doing it 13, lucky for some, because it's deemed to be Friday the 13th is unlucky, supposedly. But actually, personally, for me, I've never found it to be that way. Indeed, one of my mentor was actually born on Friday the 13th. And what a gifted person. So, yeah, and the world is blessed for her being here, I think. So very interesting, really. Yeah, there's something about luck. I think luck is on your side here, actually. Yeah, free fall into this. Luck is on your side. The offer is a calling. I think this can be really, really good and work for you. I think you're hesitant about it. That's what I'm seeing. The hesitation is yours. You're reticent to make this big life-changing decision. Because it's almost like once you make the announcement, it's like an announcement. Once you make the announcement, it's out there. That's it. There's no going back. It's like a declaration to the world. I mean, it's not necessarily a declaration to the world, but there is something of this here. How interesting. I think we need more cards for you, pile 3. Let's get some cards around the 5 of Swords here. And strength. The choice. May we have more informational guidance about making this choice? Well, you have the Sun. Wow. Okay. You have, I think this is 2. Yeah. And this one as well. And that one. Okay, so we've got the Sun here. This would suggest that it's really okay to make the choice. It's okay to make the decision. Okay, we've got the 2 of Discs. Again, I'm seeing you make the right choice, making a commitment with the 2 of Discs, making a solid decision to do something. I think this is a good fit for you. We have the Magician, Princess of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. How interesting. I always see this particular 5 of Wands as being a card of victory, cutting away the old, coming up, rising, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, actually. You can do this. Maybe you're worried about taking this on. I think you're worried about the level of commitment that is involved with this. Whether it is, a marriage, literally, or a commitment to a new job, or a commitment to, I don't know, moving house, anything. There's a commitment involved here. And I think you're worried about whether you will be able to, whether you'd be taking on too much. But you can do this. I think you might be juggling quite a lot of things. But I do think this is the right way forwards. We are seeing the wheel turn here. And interestingly enough, I think it will bring your life back into balance somehow, actually. Yeah, especially with the 2 of Discs. Curiously enough, yeah, I think your life will come into balance, will be more balanced with this choice than without it. We have Libra in this card showing up here. Let's get some more cards. May we have any more information? I'm going to draw another oracle card for you, actually. May we have additional guidance, please? Any clear messages or additional guidance for this week, perhaps? We'll draw tarot cards as well. Fine tune. Okay, this is great. So you have fine tune, you have feel, and you have sacred space. Excellent. Thank you so much for the additional information. So there is fine-tuning to do. So everything in your reading is actually saying that this, because I sort of feel like I'm in this sort of energy, which is maybe where you are. Is it right, isn't it? Should I, shouldn't I? Now, actually, I think it is the right fit for you. I think it is the right choice, but there is some fine-tuning to do. You do need to look at... I don't know, get clear. It's like contracting. If you were moving house, create sacred space. Some of you could literally be moving, in which case look at the details, fine-tune it. If you're thinking about moving, it may be that the move is absolutely right for you. But if you've put it on hold, it's because you haven't quite found the right place yet. I do think there is something around you, an announcement to make. It needs to be fine-tuned. That's basically the deal. You need to get it right before you declare it to the world. You need to actually look at the detail. You need to pay attention to the detail, attend to something before you move it forwards. Feel your way through it as well. You can be very clear and very precise, but also feel your way through. This is one of those times when you'll know when the timing is right. There could also be timing involved here. There's definitely fine-tuning needed. So the fit is right for you, the commitment is right for you, but it may be that the timing isn't quite right, simply in terms of the go-ahead. It may be that it needs to be on hold just for a short while, where you feel your way into it and find either the divine timing, find it when it's right, or look at the contract, look at the fine details, start to explore your possibilities. The movement forwards, the commitment is definitely the right thing. But I think this week is about exploring the depths and the different options within the commitment. Like if you were, I don't know, if you are getting married, for example, you might want to really sit down and work out maybe what you want to do and how you might do that. You might be in a situation where, everybody would want to organise the marriage for you. You might have family pressures. This is about you working out exactly what you're going to do first. And then when you make the announcement, you're really clear about it. Queen of Swords. It's like, this is what we're doing, because this is right for us, so there's no sort of, we'll do this and we'll do that. Nobody can take over it for you. It's your day, and you've made those choices. You've made those decisions. That's what's coming through here, actually. That's why there's the Isa rune here, the standstill rune. It's fine-tuning, and it's working out exactly what's right for you, or collectively for you both, if there's a two of you involved here. But if you're moving house, or you're about to do whatever it is that you are, whatever this commitment is about, this is about you making a kind of a stand for what is right for you, what will be right and what won't be right, what you will accept and what you won't accept. Literally kind of contracting, as it were. Yeah, we have 10 of Swords. How interesting, we have an egg here. And this 10 of Swords. Do you know, in all the time I've used these cards, this has never, I genuinely know, this card has never shown up in a reading before. Isn't that interesting? Okay, fascinating. We then have the 6 of Cups. Okay, lovely. And the Knight of Discs. Okay, your harvest will come in. This is lovely. Absolutely lovely. So this week is about evaluation. It's about fine-tuning. The ice will shift, the ice will melt, movement will come. The debate as to whether to commit or not, whether to hatch that egg, to move on, it will come. And quite quickly, I think. And indeed, the 6 of Cups is a card of generosity, of giving, of benevolence. And the Knight of Discs is a card of your harvest will come in. You'll get what you want, and you'll get your desire. You'll be ecstatic about it. But I basically want to say it kind of rather needs to be on your terms. Somehow there's something about this that needs to be on your terms, and you need to decide that it is the fit for you, and to step up and ask for what you need, and to do it kind of like to do it your way to some extent. It doesn't mean that there wouldn't be compromises. But, and as I said, if this is a marriage and you're planning that and thinking about the announcement, well, you plan it and you announce it. Collectively, you decide that the week would be spent talking together about how you want this to happen. And then you announce it, and it's like, this is it. This is how we're celebrating. This is what we're doing. This is who we're inviting. This is where we're going. and it's on your terms. That's what's really coming through here. So whatever announcement can be made, can be made or will be made about a commitment to some way forwards, whatever this may be in your world. How you do that is the key this week, and it's about ironing that out, ironing out the details, and then when you announce it, or when it comes into being, when the ice is moved forwards, when that commitment is made, the deal is done, as it were, it will be on your terms and it will be right for you. That's what we are being shown here. So lots of affirmations that this is the right choice. And I can see there is concern about making the right choice with the card of strength. And in a way, it's not that the choice is wrong. It is literally about fine-tuning. It's about getting the details right and making sure that where you go, you could be booking a holiday of a lifetime, in which case, fine-tune it, do some more research, make sure you're going to exactly the place that's right for you. If you're looking at university courses, make sure that you are finding the one that's right for you, irrespective of what anybody else thinks. Do your research, feel your way into this, fine-tune this, ask questions, go meet people, talk to people, get clear about what it is you're looking for. And then actually you can make this commitment fully, knowing that it is exactly right for you. But do that bit of research. Sit down together or individually if it's you, whatever you are committing to. That's kind of almost like the task of the week. That's what's coming through in your reading. Of course, what you do is entirely up to you. You have conscious free will and choice. No reading will ever tell you what to do, but this is the guidance that's coming through for you this week, with a very clear affirmation that the time to commit is right. It's just about getting the details right and making sure that you follow through. And this is literally about doing something on your terms because you know it's right for you. So just explore the details and feel your way through. You'll know what's right and follow that through. And I'm thinking this is going to work out fantastically. Beautiful, beautiful energy around you. Really, really, there is pile 3. You will be ecstatic. I love this card. You will be ecstatic with the outcome. It will be stunning. Absolutely stunning. And this is really key this week to processing this and making sure that choice is the right one for you. Or the details of it. The choice is right, but the details of it are right for you. Pile 3, thank you so much for being here. Thinking of announcements, actually, beautiful souls, if you are watching this in a year's time, what I'm about to say will probably not be relevant, really. Well, it won't be relevant. But if you are watching, because this is a timeless reading, if you're watching this as I upload it, I'm just going to put a little slide after this reading that shows you the new diary and journal cover for the Manifest with the Moon Astro Moon Diary and Journal. Some of you in the comments have been asking about them. If you're on my email list, I will be emailing you out to let you know about them. I'm using a totally different distribution network this year, so therefore I think hopefully a really good quality book, because I have had, the Amazon quality has been inconsistent, to say the least. So I'm looking at using a different distributor, which means that you should be able to access the diary and the journal much more easily wherever you are in the world. The quality should be very, very different and very good and very consistent. Anyway, I'm going to put a slide after this. I will do an update in a separate video as and when they are available, and I will also send out an email to everybody on my email list. But what I will also do is just put a little slide up to show you the new covers that have just come through. I love them. I'm really excited about them, so I hope you like them too. Do give me the thumbs up on that if you do, and I will keep you posted. Tons of love, and I look forward to seeing you for another reading really soon. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. If you're new to my channel, I write a moon diary and a moon journal every year that helps you to manifest with the moon. And if you've enjoyed the reading and it's resonated with you, do subscribe and press the little bell icon. That way you should get notification of any readings that I post as soon as I post them, or any videos, so the announcement for the diary and the journal too. And the best way, if you want to be on an email list to get notification of these, I have a monthly prize draw where I give away some oracle cards, and I will be giving away diaries and journals as well, as I always do, particularly towards the end of the year coming up to Christmas. So if you add yourself to that subscriber email list. The link is in the description below and in the comment that I post too. So just scroll down till you find it, and check it out, along with all the cards and timestamps and all the other stuff that I put out there. Tons of love, pile 3. See you soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful week of, a fine tuning